He's out there. I'm sure he's out there tuned in next week. And right now we have Tbear and Stephan joining us, and they're from Hruby Ranch Festival. And you know, I've been following this from like last year. I think you guys. I don't know if you guys ran something or it was something else that was going on last September. But I tell you, man. It sounded. You guys didn't run this one?
No, there's been a few events on the property, but no, we did not run that one.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to this one because I'm going to this one.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I know. Can you tell us anything about it right now? What do you got planned for it?
Yeah, so it's it's a first year thing that we're putting together. We've thrown festivals in the past. I play in a band called Fresh Hops, and we've thrown a few local festivals and like little family picnics and campouts and things like that over the years. So our mentality and our thought process behind it is to go in it and try to do it as a nonprofit and put our kind of get behind it a little bit and give back to the community, you know. So it's a music fest. It's going to be a lot of local original music, people that play stuff that they write, and you know, right now we're working on putting together that lineup and getting that kind of just set down and things right now. And you know, there's going to be art vendors, food vendors. You know, it just plan on making it a family friendly type of all ages event, and you know, hoping that from that we can, you know, the nonprofit side of it is that we're going to set up a scholarship fund, and that scholarship fund is going to put somebody less fortunate through music school, you know, one-on-one teacher student type of a thing.
That's really
That'll
cool.
be the GOAT Fund.
Yes,
greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. Yeah, I really like that. And
or the gift of art teaching.
Okay, that's cool, man. You know,
I'm a teacher myself, and like I have seen it happen on numerous occasions where a student will come in, they'll take lessons, I see them start to flourish, and then the parents are like, hey, you know, we just can't afford this, you know, and it's expensive, and it's one of those things that like you never want to take that away from somebody that you see is doing something that they love, and that's happened. So you know, we don't want to see that, and we want to try to help, you know, navigate that a little bit better, see if we can put somebody in that position to kind of, you know, do something like we do. You know, we love doing this, and it's something that we've always been able to you know, get the music therapy side of it. It's healing, you know, that's what we're trying to do through it. So that's kind of what we're putting into the Hruby Ranch Revival Fest as well. We want people to come there and kind of like forget about the things that they've, you know, they've been dealing with for a couple days, you know, and see some music, see some art, see some things that, you know, kind of can help heal the soul a little bit, especially before the summer and, you know, out of the winter and things like that.
And I'm hoping it's a warm May.
Yeah, we're praying for it too. We're praying for it too.
We're going to be freezing in our bus if it's not.
Yeah.
It's great because music is therapy also. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And I mean, we definitely plan on at the end of the night having some campfire jams and, you know, really getting the community involved that way. You know, I mean, what's better than most of the time a lot of us don't get to sit down and play together, but you can really see some magic happen at a campfire jam, you know.
Yeah, and I know we got Daniel back here. He's coming in later, and he's a local too, man. And I don't know how you're going about trying to get musicians to come in, and I don't know if you're taking applications or what you're doing, but I know we have a few out there listening right now.
Yeah, a lot of the ones you mentioned are friends of ours. You know, James Getta, Jack Whittle, you know, all them, the really good people, Nick Kazonis, you know, and
funny
Kyla.
fact is this guy Dan and I we used to jam together.
Oh, cool. All right.
So we knew each other coming in here.
Nice.
So we're kind of at this point we're really looking for like solely like original music, people who have kind of been doing that, and there are a lot of, you know, those musicians that, you know, that you mentioned that we're looking into having at the fest and such. So it's something that the application process is, you know, if somebody wants to be involved in it, they can, you know, message the band or not the band, the page or whatever, you know, and we can, you know, figure that out from there. But it's just one of those things. We've been kind of overloaded with a bunch of different things, and you know, our band's coming at us, and it's good. We're blessed to have that. You know, we want to see that. You know, so
it's tough to fit everybody on that act. You know.
How many bands do you think you're gonna have?
What did we look at? I forget the.
We do have pretty much 3 stages built on the property, and we're gonna kind of keep it where the first 2 stages hold all day shows, so you just have to turn your head 180 degrees. They're right next to each other. And then at the end of the night, everybody will be in the woods partying. You know?
Yeah, nice.
And they do have some programs going on that property right now. You know, they have something called the Wonder Academy.
Okay.
And I do have the privilege to be working maintenance on the property. Sometimes all these kids are running around and they are just loving life, and every one of them is having so much fun at school. And I think that it's a little joke that sometimes they probably threaten them to go back to regular school if they don't behave a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And they do not want that.
Yeah.
And I know you're looking for musicians, and sounds like you have a lot already in the lineup. And we also have vendors out there listening as well.
Absolutely.
And I know Regina's out there too.
Yeah, we do have a vendor application made up, so just have them send us for an inquiry, and I will send that over to them.
Okay, great. Yeah. But
Stay tuned.
All right. This is the one I wrote. It's called Stoned and Awkward.
All right. We've all been there, right?
Might be there now.
Hruby Ranch Festival. That's going to be May 7th, 16th, and 17th. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So right now we're focused on getting the bands together for the 17th. Mostly is going to be the main party, but Friday night we will definitely have something going on, whether it's us jamming and doing something intimate around a campfire, or just a party for the people that are helping out in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to make it so that, like, you know, we're budgeting it the right way. A lot of the times when things are put together in this fashion, and like I said, we've done it in the past, and we made sure that every time that we did that we weren't getting over our heads too much, you know, with production-wise or whatever it is. That stuff can be built throughout the years as you go along, you know. Being able to bring in sponsors and stuff like that will help, you know, increase the amount of time that we can spend on the ranch.
Right.
And, you know, over the years, we hope that, you know, maybe it's a Friday, a full Saturday, a full Sunday thing. And, you know, people can choose at what point, you know, the weekend after that is Memorial Day. So it's like we've talked about potentially, you know, even over the years, you know, navigating it to move it to that weekend maybe, you know, and utilizing that longer weekend and things of that nature. So it's really something that, again, we're really just getting our feet, you know, wet, trying to dive in, trying to get this, you know, do it the right way and you know, make sure that everybody gets taken care of the right way, but also focusing on, like I said, getting someone to get some lessons out of it.
So now, going into, people out there listening maybe thinking, well, how do we, you know, do we need to buy tickets? Do you have a website?
Yeah, so we're going to be setting all that up, you know,
Probably by the end of this week. I just got some of the information from my tax guy, so I can figure that out and nail that down. You know, unfortunately, we're not going to be recognized with a 501c3.
501c3. Yeah,
by the time that this happens, but we're just going to be transparent with everything that happens. You know, we're not going to make anything off of this. We just really want to keep this community going and thriving strong, because these guys threw a jam for the past, I don't know, 10 years in some way or another that has really helped. I know a lot of musicians get up on stage around here, and you know, we want to be able to keep that opportunity going for the younger generation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely a lot different than when we were growing up and we could find a party in a metal show even in a basement in Lowell in a church, you know.
Yeah, right.
And that's not happening anymore. So
that's right. And I know you're out there listening, Bridge. I love your basement, by the way. You brought up the basement. I don't know about camping. I know we talked about camping.
Yeah.
So are you going to have the tickets as far as that goes?
It's going to be attached to it.
Listening, if you're out there listening, and you want to come and camp for the night, and which I think if you're camping in the campfire jams, if that's going on, I think that's the ideal thing to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, he was saying it's like, you know, being able to put together the musicians that are most likely going to play there that night. They don't get to play together that often, and then bringing in other individuals that are like, hey, I want to play with those people too, and they bring out their drums or their, you know, their hand drums, I should say, their, you know, their acoustic instruments, and kind of sit around that fire and pick away themselves. You know, it's kind of like, I think, you know, we've talked about that, just being that, you know, he said it before, the community aspect of it. It's what we really strive to push more than anything else. That's our main goal, our main focus. Everything is in you know, about that for us.
For the locals, And I, you know, that's why we, you know, when I started the show, and it's almost going on 2 years this year already. In June.
Congratulations.
But thank you. And
awesome.
I've been trying to get, you know, guys like you and Daniel to, you know, push your local music, original music. And
I can appreciate that.
I'm very happy to do that and get it out there. And right now you're going all over the world right now, and I don't want to put any pressure on you.
Oh man!
But locally we are getting stronger as far as listening base here. And it's a lot of fun knowing we have a lot of local listeners.
Absolutely.
I think I'm better call Becky. I hope you're on your way or coming. A local sponsor possibly here for the radio station, and trying to get local sponsorship through people here, venues, bars, breweries, you know, people who play original artist music, you know, week to week. You know? But, you know, I love that. I love the fact that this is, when I heard you guys were doing this, I was all over it, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We really do.
We appreciate your support having us here.
Yeah,
really.
I really appreciate you coming in and telling us all about it. And keep us, if you got another, you want to play another song? If not,
oh man, I think I'll hand it over to Dan.
Okay. No, that's cool. I'm glad you guys played something. That's pretty
thank
cool.
you.
I wasn't expecting that, so I really appreciate it. And if you guys are Fresh Hops, if you guys want to come back one time,
absolutely.
And just so you guys know, tickets are going to be very affordable. We're not, you know.
Cool.
Yeah,
We
we're
wanna
trying to
get-
make that a thing as well.
We want to get as many people there as we can for a good cause, you know. And we
We'll
will.
start spreading the word.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
for
you
sure,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you
Count
guys.
on it. You're gonna-
I'm really looking forward to this, man. This is what we're going to celebrate our anniversary.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'll make a note. I'll make a note of that.
Yeah, that'll be on
Flowers in your
Friday.
hair, and one whole ceremony. for
There you go. All right.
Right. But well, thank you guys for
Yes,
coming.
thank
in.
you for having us.
And you guys are welcome back anytime.
Yeah.
And give us updates from, you know, we got until me, but
Yeah,
let us know
we
what's
will.
going on.
Yeah.
and we
Maybe
will
we'll even stop by again and
do it.
give you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
deal when we get it all in there.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I really would.
I just don't mind. You know, we're gonna go. It's gonna go late. All right, with that.
I'm not sleeping right now, February.
Okay.
Okay.